Hello traders, welcome to today's video. It is Friday the 13th of October. Spooky. Yeah, this is your Bitcoin update. So starting off here on the daily time frame, it has been a week of just slow red price action. Not really any major bounces, not really much to trade, and just a short and chill type of week, which is what I am. I am short and I am chill. So I am just very happy to be holding the short position from the beginning of the week and just continuing to hold that right now. Now, we have had a little bit of a reaction as we came down and took out some internal lows. So you can see this low here from last Friday was taken out on Wednesday and we're still there without having seen a bounce. So this is like a little one of those like kind of breaker blocks partway through the move. So you have like low, high, and these little midpoints where you see that sideways consolidation is often quite a good place to look for internal lows in order to basically look for a potential reversal. So there is support here, but it's not anything massively significant. And I do still think that because if we look at our fixed range for this whole move, we're back inside value area, and I would be looking for a rotation back down towards that POC and ultimately for myself that 25,600 here, unless we can get back above really that 27,300 area. It's just at the moment this at the top here looking like the deviation more so than this move at the bottom. So we have to be aware of that, but we also do have to be aware that we are at some like fairly decent support right now. So we'll take off the fixed range. We'll just have a look at our moving averages. And we can see just kind of moving around those. So it was where we had that consolidation. That's where our moving averages are. And we just have this 27K, this convergence of our 200 and our 50 daily moving average. And we are starting to fill in the space. So a couple of days ago, you'll remember that I was saying basically we had a high volume node up here, high volume node down here, and we're starting to fill in this space in the middle, starting to add more value to our already value area. So yeah, if this does continue down, then we're probably going to get another one of those death crosses, but nothing too significant. We are just seeing a convergence of a bunch of levels around here, which is why we are just seeing this consolidation. Another interesting thing, okay, if we go, I'm going to sneeze. Woo! Okay, back. Another interesting thing, if we do add our anchored VWAP from the start of this range, okay, you can see how that has quite nicely contained price towards the highs and towards the lows, and we are now at that anchored VWAP acting as potential support. So this essentially acts as like a secondary point of control. So although we had a ton of volume down here, our actual average price that's weighted by volume, because that is what it is up here again at this same level. So basically that 26,650, 26,600 area that we are at right now. And you can see we're starting to build a high volume node here. So it's unlikely that we're going to move the POC up here, but we do have a high volume node. And if this does hold throughout the rest of the day, then I can expect some continuous sideways consolidation. And then possibly we still have that strength to get back above these important levels and see a move higher here. So it's kind of a wait and see type of situation. I'm not seeing any strength yet, but we are at support here. Going down onto the 4-hour time frame, okay, you can see where that POC is quite a long way below. And a couple of interesting levels to look out on here. In fact, we don't really need the 4-hour. So this is the low that I was talking about from last week, Friday, that we're now holding. We go down onto the 1. I think the 1 or the 30 minute is probably the time frame that's looking most clear. We'll go to the 30 minute here. And so this basically being our weekly VWAP, and this isn't our previous day point of control anymore because we're now in another new day. But when we're looking at our session volume profile over here, we put this on. Okay, so this is the point of control from Wednesday. And we can see that we do have a daily NPOC just below our daily open here today. So if we are going to just continue to consolidate, which I think is probably the most likely scenario for today, then there is that daily NPOC just below some local lows down here. Now, if we are to see a move up, this is the area that I'm looking at for short positions again to take us back down. But once again, I do kind of think we're just going to remain internal. So from the day so far, we have the week so far, highs, lows, highs, lows, highs, lows, highs. This has made a slightly higher low. This has made a slightly higher high, but this just remaining internal because we're still inside these two swing points here. So effectively what we're seeing so far is just this is a correction. Okay, so you make a very slightly higher high over here, a very slightly higher low, sorry, a very slightly higher high coming into the one-to-one, coming into the monthly open. And then we're looking at this just continued consolidation. So for myself, I think this go down even lower onto this time frame is probably the range that we are looking to trade right now, because this is just the local range that we have. So basically draw your fixed range from where this started, see where that point of control is. That lines up quite nicely with where our previous day point of control is. Okay, and I think that's probably where we can expect price to find a little bit of support. So I think, yeah, for now, having swept local highs, coming back down into this area here, if we draw a Fibonacci, then that's going to line up fairly decent as well. So yeah, pullback this morning. I don't really see these lows so much getting taken, but again, if we do SFP these lows, that could be a trade. Otherwise, we're looking all the way back down here, okay? Because there's not really any like significant levels beyond this. That's the low that was taken. This is where we're consolidating. We've got the anchored VWAP, blah, 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 blah. So if we do come down and take these lows, there's a bit of a void below us. So I think just chopping around in this area, look for an internal high, another higher low to be put in. And then if there is a move up, I'd be looking for that Wednesday POC, the weekly VWAP, and so on. So yeah, I think that is it for our Bitcoin update for today. There's not too much to update on. Yeah, legacy markets have been having all the fun this week. So if you have been taking part in the live streams or have been joining us on those live streams, then you know that's what I'm mainly trading right now. So yeah, have a great day. Have a great weekend as well, if I don't speak to you before then. And I will see you all in the next video very, very soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.